Hey guys, Hook here. This is a continuation of the 30 seahorse tank. I unboxed the CPR Aquafuge 2. You can see nothing's going on with it. There's a shrimp in there to start the bacteria growing, what have you, but that's about it right now. This is the Aquafuge 2. Fairly simple. I just basically unboxed it. There's no cracks or anything like that in it, so that's always good. Basic process is you're going to put mud and some macroalgae later. You can see the height there for your mud on the first. And go a little bit below that. The way it's got on the side, it raises and it comes up here and then falls over the lip, and then basically gravity feeds back into the tank. Just put a little pump on here, which is this little thing. It's a I don't know what it is. Via Aqua 360. I've heard that these are maybe not the right type of pumps to get it to make it flow right, but we'll see. So back to this pump, power head. Comes with all these extra spare parts and stuff in case you want to use it as a power head. And basically restriction valve, so you can stop the flow. These suck, but there's spare parts in here anyway, so I'll hook it up and be right back. So before we get mud and stuff in here, what we're going to do first is basically go water test it. So throw some water in here. Just basically to make sure it's not going to leak. It doesn't have to be real good water. Just normal water, just to make sure it doesn't leak. Mainly out the bottom. So basically, after you water test it, which was thorough as you can see, the pump just easily goes on to the fuge part. There's only one. See these kind of valves below. And obviously, you want it horizontal so you can get the water flow all the way through. You can half-ass adjust it if you want to. This goes on the inside of the tank, but the instructions are right there. They come bubble wrapped in here. I didn't do the unboxing because it was just kind of goofy. Now you basically want to put whatever substrate you're going to put in here. What I'm going to use, like I said before, is these you can keep for a rainy day if you want to. Put everything back in your box. Anyway, obviously we're not going to be using all the stuff, but those two are going in here. As you can see how your your pump will pump water into there, coming down into here, go up over into this area, which is basically your Fuji part, so it's about 3 inches deep. You don't want it going up over this, obviously. You just kind of want it nice line across here. You want to go across, and if you have all your macroalgae and a little bit of live rock and what have you, we'll go in there and it'll flow up over this banister here, or baffle, whatever you like to call it, come in here and then gravity feed through this tube back into the tank. Relatively simple idea. Basically we'll grow all the little copepods and amphipods and what have you that grow in here and won't get chopped up in any kind of pump. They'll go into here, drain into the tank, and basically feed the seahorses that will be in there. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this stuff in here. Most of it's going to be the Miracle Mud. It's going to be a little bit of coating of this Walt Smith stuff. I use this for at home for another purpose, which I'll make another video about, but this is going to be a thin coat on the bottom of this, going through here. Not too deep, but the rest of it will be filled up with the Miracle Mud, and that's where your denitrification and stuff is. Miracle Mud boasts quite a bit. This is a 2.3 kilos, 5-pound bucket. So what I also brought over is peanut butter pretzels. No, I got my tank water in here with a little bit of substrate on the bottom of my tank just to seed the fuge in the back. Like I said, plus the shrimp that's already in there on the rocks, so it'll start culturing, and then that'll pretty much be the scope of that for a while. Other than the aquafuge, there isn't going to be a skimmer on here yet. Not for a while anyway. I'm just going to let it percolate. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be the Walt Smith Fiji Mud first, and then the Miracle Mud second. And then I'll put that in there and get back to you.